Thank you for watching Shirley's Temple. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications to find out when I'm dropping my next interview. Welcome to Shirley's Temple, y'all. I am so excited. This is literally someone that I've been wanting on the show, and we've been trying to make it happen. Reality TV star, musician, actress, mother, baddie. We got Lyrica Anderson. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Oh my gosh. Like literally, we've been talking about this for a minute.
We have.
So I gotta start you off right. We got this little gift for you. It's from Buddies.
Okay, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you, Buddies.
They're a West Coast cannabis brand dedicated to the core elements of cannabis. Since 2017, they've made it their mission to revolutionize the cannabis industry by offering quality and affordable cannabis product. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be hitting their little disposable.
The raspberry flavor. This looks like it's probably fire.
Girl, you want to try one with me?
And this one might be a vibe. What flavor is that?
This is actually their live resin vape. So it's actually cannabis oil flavor.
Okay, gotcha.
But what's great about these, it's natural and it's always consistent. I literally love Buddies.
Okay.
Because I feel like, okay, bye Slim.
Doggy.
Slim said he wasn't down. You
Come
got
here,
dog?
Slim.
Right. Oh,
Come here, baby. Hi. I love dogs. Oh, yes. Yes, we have a dog. Me and my mom actually share a dog, but she stays at my mom's house because I'm too busy. And I have a son. So
right.
That's way too much work.
I be telling people I can't even handle Slim. I don't know how the hell I'm going to handle a real life human.
Ooh, yeah, it's different. It's a little easier. You can kind of like walk your dog and feed him. And now your kids is around the clock.
Girl, and I just want to give you your flowers because you're an amazing mother.
Thank you.
Yes. How old is Ocean now?
Ocean is 6. I know.
Is he like tall?
Yes.
Damn.
He's tall. You know what's funny? I was going to bring him today.
You could have.
I was so going to bring him, but I didn't know the setup. He asked, though. He's like, Mommy, can I come?
Oh, my gosh. I wish you
could. He did ask. Yeah, because he's 6 and he's tall and he got his little braids. He's just so cute, too. All little long lashes and he wears glasses. Like, I
would be so proud. Does he go with you to work sometimes?
He does. He goes with me to the studio.
Does he like it?
He loves it. Anything he can just be with mommy and hang out and have fun, he loves it.
Is he gonna be a music?
I don't want him to. But
a lot of people
I mean,
say
how
that.
could he not between mom and dad? But I don't want him to. No, because I just feel like this industry comes with a lot. You got to be strong.
Right.
So I'd rather him just do something very to the point.
Like basketball.
Yeah. Basketball. At least you like. I go to practice. I do. You got to take care of yourself, but you play ball and you good. Or like I don't know, be a doctor or something. Like
damn sis, you sound like my Asian parents. That's crazy.
Yeah, all this industry stuff, like it's too much.
Yeah.
Like I don't have time for him to be getting let down. He's excited about a record and people and all the grimy stuff that happens. It's a lot.
I saw that you were signed to Timbaland. And you made all this music for 6 months. You were in Miami
for nothing.
And I built my career off supporting independent artists, and I just feel like to not be able to release music, that just seems like a nightmare for an artist. Like that's like the worst possible.
It is.
How was your mental health throughout all that? Because I even saw you took a break from music after that.
I did. I was devastated. I thought like I could never do music again after that. Like I was like, how? You're signed to Timbaland. That was like my first big only like legend. Real record deal, and he's a legend. I admired him so much, and Aaliyah and everybody, so Missy Elliott and all them. So to be in that circle, Aaliyah rest in peace, but I'm saying to be in the circle with like Timbaland and Missy Elliott, I literally was like, oh my gosh, this is life changing. It was an amazing experience. Like Timbaland's incredible. To sit and watch him work is like a dream. But we did all these great songs, and then his label folded with Interscope, which was mostly music, I think, at the time. Every artist that was on his label obviously folded as well. And then I think he kind of got quiet for a while after that too, because then later he did the Verses, I think, and that was years later.
Right.
And then I'm not sure what his label is now or what is what with that, but I know for a minute he was like really not doing like a lot. I think he was only like working on Justin Timberlake mostly. He was like not as busy, like things, maybe he had his moment of transformation, I don't know, but I just know it was like over. I just got a call because he no longer had the deal with Interscope, and so they're like, he's like, they're letting all my artists go, and everything just got really quiet.
Are you allowed to ask for your music?
It's not that you're not allowed to ask, but we did all that together.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we did all that together, so it's kind of like,
I just can't believe
what are you gonna do? Like, oh, give me the song that I wrote with you that you're featured on. Some of them, like, you just can't do that.
That's why the industry is so rough, because it's like There's so many politics.
Yes, that's my point. That's why I don't want Ocean to do it.
He be in the studio with you though.
No. I mean, I have to bring him to work with me unless I have a sitter. So he got to come with mommy. Like, this is what you do, and he'll do his homework or be on his iPad or like do something else, whatever. But you know, Ocean's also has an ear. Like, he'll hear stuff in a beat that I'll be like, how'd you hear that?
No way.
Yeah, he'll literally be like singing the part that's the lowest, like a bell or a something that's not even like not the out front part in the beat. So he's, hi, come to the pier, come on. Yeah.
Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah.
My heart.
We friends. I love it. Oh,
that is so cute. What kind of dog you have?
He knows I need the love. Bentley is a Chihuahua.
Oh, cute. Dang, do they be barking?
She's not a big barker, no. She hardly ever barks. She's one of those like quiet little sweet ones.
Fire. So, he only likes guests with good energies.
Oh, I feel special.
Yeah.
I know I got that good energy.
Hey. We have a trivia question for you. In Disney's The Princess and the Frog, what is Princess Tiana's dream job?
Oh my gosh, this has been so long. I wrote on the movie and I don't remember.
Oh man, it's because you got so many records.
I have not seen this movie in years. It's been a long time. Oh my gosh. If I get this wrong, I am a fail. I'm going to go with singer. I'm wrong.
You want to try again?
No. It's been too long. I told y'all don't set me up for failure.
Restaurant owner.
Yeah, you are reading the answers. You cheater, fucking cheater.
I know. I ain't even seen the movie. Shit. Either way, you get a gift.
Oh my God.
Oppie Genetics. Shout out to Oppie in the building. We gotta lace you up with that gas. They're a fire weed brand that's based in Los Angeles. That is their pink cream.
First of all, I love the packaging.
Right? It looks so good with your nails.
Hard. Yes, I love it.
Hey, so that's their pink cream. And then we got their Grand Theft Oppie in there, which is inspired by the video game. How'd you get in with Demi Lovato?
I did a record with her with Timbaland.
Oh.
Called All Night Long. And she flew out to work with Timbaland, and I was there as his artist, but also, you know, I would write on stuff with them. So she was really dope and sweet.
Were you intimidated when you first got in the studio with him?
Yeah, he used to make me kind of nervous. Because, like, Timbaland, like, what? Are you serious? And he's like, his presence is really big.
For sure.
So it's like, I'm here, like, it's almost intimidating. And then his ear and, like, the way and I would just sit and watch him and be like, oh my gosh.
Do you learn anything musically?
Yeah, absolutely.
What was like the biggest thing?
I just watched how he like would produce, record. He was really good at like pulling out my vocals. Like, he had me like singing. I don't even sing like that on my records because I don't want the expectation of that as an artist to be like, you know, like a singer like my mom or like a Fantasia. Like, I can hit really high notes and like go there. I remember me and Timbaland did this record called Vampire, and I was like blowing. Like, I started the record like real high, and then my ad libs were, I was holding out notes. Like, it was crazy. And it was one of them ones, but I was just like, I don't want all my records to be like singy like this. And then when we did Walk It Out for Jennifer Hudson, that was initially my record, me and Timbaland together.
Damn.
Yeah, and then J Hud somehow heard it, and then he told me, he's like, I'm gonna go ahead and just give it to Jennifer. And I was like, it's cool, whatever. And that's how that came about.
That's crazy. Do a lot of records happen like that?
Yes.
They just hear your version?
I had an A&R tell me, like, why do you always give your hits away? And I'm like, well, you know, I'm a songwriter too, so I'm not tripping. But ever since then, I got a little more, lately, more stingy.
As you should. Eric Billinger kind of went a little viral because he said songwriters make more money than artists. First of all, no, they don't. Unless you got hit records, then it's different. But I think majority of songwriters are in like struggling.
No, I think he's right.
Really?
It's yes and no. Okay, so if you're a big artist, like obviously Nicki, you don't have to write a thing because the record's gonna go crazy. Nicki Minaj, I'm talking about, and then like she'll get so much money from her tours and like travel. If you're Beyonce, for example, but everyone isn't the biggest artist. Everyone isn't Beyonce, Nicki, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you're not at that level, then you can go broke. It just depends. If you're not having like a lot of hits, and I mean, if you're not running off it. Now, the cool thing is if you get one hit, you can live off that real good. We see Keisha Cole is still performing Love everywhere, and that was from a while back, but because it was a hit record, she can still perform her record like anywhere. And that's the cool thing about hits. But you can be a dope artist and still not have a lot of money.
So it's so crazy. When I heard this, I literally almost shit my pants. I ran into this dude who was working with Eminem. He literally did a drum riff off one of Eminem's top 2 most streamed records. Bitch, when I tell you, he gets like $80K minimum a month for that drum riff. I think it was 80, maybe it was 60. I don't know. He gets paid an insane amount of money for literally one drum riff.
Yeah, that's crazy. But the cool thing is, like, nowadays there's so many ways, like TikTok, whatever, to make like money and stuff. But yeah, it's facts. But then you can write a song and you can live off of a hit song, because what happens is now they're like, oh, we want to use this song in a movie. We want to sample it. We want to put it in, you know, in rotation here. Or like there's this popular tampon commercial and we want to use your song, and then every time you look up it's like going, or like jingles. I mean, there's so many ways.
Yes. How are your royalty checks, sis?
You know, I do what I can do when I can do it.
Love that. Yes. That must be a great feeling to like just have residual income.
And it's the same thing with that. You do have to still keep writing. Like some of my stuff that I've written that's older, it's like, you know, I won't get as much money now unless, like, you know, it gets performed or it gets picked up in a movie or a slot, because it's like not constantly rotating because it's an older record unless it gets picked back up. So you do have to, like how you have to do episodes, you got to keep writing new records.
Sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people would give up a body part to work with Beyonce or have a placement with her. When that happened, were you just like on cloud 9? Like,
yes,
give me the tea.
Yes, I for sure was on cloud. I didn't get to work with Beyonce.
Yeah, most of them don't.
Yeah, because they recorded our record in Miami, I think.
Yeah.
Don't quote me, but I think I wrote it out here in LA with the producer's details. So it was pretty dope. And then when I got the call, well, I kind of went in knowing it was for Beyonce, but I didn't think she was really going to take it. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, she really using it? What? So just because, you know.
Yeah. Dang, you just get a call. It's better than people finding out when the record's out, but that's actually kind of fun too.
Exactly. I've learned a lot. You know, as women, I feel like I hear Money Long talk about it, and like
shout out Money
Nikki.
Long.
Shout out Money. We come from a very similar story as far as like songwriter, transition artist. But like even Nikki, I've heard her talk about it as far as women looking like bitches when we defend ourselves. But now I'm very much like, I'm going to just say what it is, because when we did Jealous, I also did Drunk in Love.
Oh,
I didn't get credited for that.
What? Wait, that's like Eric. Eric didn't get credited for Nicki Minaj's Anaconda. Like,
I'm not surprised. So I'm saying,
bitch, Drunk in Love.
Drunk in Love, and that was like a big one, like probably bigger or next door, bigger than Jealous. You know, songwriters get stingy, and we only have this percentage to split because she's taking this and this taking that. Can you let this one slide? And my dumb ass said yes, but didn't want to. Never again.
I'm hurt for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me the whole story later. Shit, that's crazy.
I know, it's supposed to be a viral snippet.
But you heard it on Shirley's Temple, okay? Lyrica Anderson contributed to Drunk in Love.
Period.
What part?
I'm not about to like sing the part. I don't know. The song in general, top to bottom.
Damn.
So, yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Exactly.
See, that's what's shitty about the industry, too, because people just be doing fucked up shit and not thinking twice about it.
Yeah, well, some people would just be like, oh, well, we got to do this, and there's a sample with it. You just never know what is people's reasons why they're being stingy or they don't want to split. But now I don't play. I don't care. I said I went to the car and drove back. That's a line and a half. Give me my credit. It doesn't matter. Like, you can't let people.
No. I think they're being better about it too. Like Spotify showing the credits are dope to me. Like they're doing a little bit better job.
Yeah.
Trivia question. Which Los Angeles venue hosted the first ever Grammy Awards in 1959?
How am I supposed to know what happened in 1959?
Yo, that is true. Damn, sorry. I thought you were LA native. Come on.
1959 is crazy. I was
We definitely weren't born then.
We weren't born
yet. But this
yet.
is like the most uncommon, like you wouldn't think it was there.
I'm going to go with C.
Oh my God, yeah! I'm so happy!
Hey, she said chill out.
Right.
My bad. I read.
That is hilarious. Look, you actually got it right. This is
so I'm proud of myself.
So for your friends that smoke and they need some leaves or cones, this is the best leaf brand. They come pre-cut, pre-washed.
Ooh.
I love Slapwoods. Yes. Hey, we got you a cute little shirt in there.
Thank you.
Because you know Shirley Temple's purple theme, so we got to get you right. You see it.
Together, period. Thank you.
They're based in Houston. They're dope.
Yeah, everything is dope. I love it. I got a little cup.
Yay!
Okay, period. I love a good gift.
Did you used to party hard?
I like to party. I mean, I don't know about party hard, but I turn up. Like, even in Atlanta, I feel like the party scene is better.
Right, for sure.
Girl, so I be outside for sure.
LA nightlife has RIP, man. Did you used to go clubbing?
Yeah, and I forgot until last night when they turned the lights on at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, we got to get out. But in Atlanta, you're like just going out.
That's crazy.
We were at a rooftop party, and then I don't know. I was bouncing around.
Yeah. Did you used to club when it was like supper club?
Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
Playhouse?
Yes, all that.
It's so
I
crazy.
think Playhouse, my manager said was popping tonight with something. But listen, I've been in Atlanta for 2 years, so.
Girl, I'm jealous.
Don't get me to lying.
Yeah. Do you be at the strip club or the club?
I love the strip club.
Yes.
I love the strippers. Now I got crushes on girls. It's a lot.
The same way. I'm like, wait, am I? No. I don't
You're like, am I?
Girl, I love to look though.
They're so fine.
Like people literally be like, are you? Because I'd be like, yo, that bitch is fine as fuck.
I'd be like, look at that ass. I'd be like, what workouts you be doing, girl?
Yeah.
Who's your doctor?
That is hilarious. Yeah, they be bad.
Super bad. I wrote a song about them. It's on my project.
What's the song?
Oh my gosh, it's called Bust It Down.
Hey.
And it's literally about the strippers in Atlanta.
Is it a twerk record?
It is. It's dope as heck. It's really dope as uptown, but they were so fine. I wrote a song about two strippers at Magic.
Girl, they gonna love that shit. You better play it for them ASAP.
I am.
That's the best place to like debut records. I feel like, in the strip club.
Yeah.
How much you be throwing at the strip club?
You know, I do a little something. It depends what kind of jobs they do. Not. They do a good job.
I'm dead. What's your take on plastic surgery?
I'm not mad at it. My thing is, you want to fix something on yourself, fix it.
Yeah.
I don't know why people hate on that. Like, if you feel like your nose is too big, fix your nose. You want your ass bigger, make your ass bigger. You want bigger titties, why not? Lipo, do what you do. Like, I get the whole like natural thing is fine, but some people are unhappy with something from their natural. So I feel like some of the prettiest girls enhance their beauty with whatever they want to get done. So I'm not mad at it. I mean, I got my boobs done.
Yeah. So, when did you get your boobs done?
5-6 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago.
Was it around the same time as TV? Do you feel like that had played a factor in it?
That's a good question. Was it the same time as Love and Hip Hop? I'm not gonna answer because I don't remember.
Okay.
Because the show has been off 5 years. Yeah. And it might have been right before or right after. I don't remember. I don't have time for the critics looking up like, it was on this day. No, she's not. I don't remember. Yeah. I just know I got them done.
Yeah.
Twice.
Why twice?
The first time they did them too big.
Damn.
Like way too big. And I don't know what the doctor was thinking because I said C's, E max, and woke up with double G's. They were big. Yeah, and then the second time I got them done, and now they're finally a C. They're still not like as perky as I would like, but I don't like the feeling how you feel when you wake up from anesthesia, so I'm scared to go under again.
For a doctor to mess that up is so like
I forget what his reasoning was. Like it will match my weight or something. I don't know, but I was top heavy for a while. I didn't like that.
And it's like uncomfortable.
Yeah,
right?
that was. I do remember on the show having those boobs for a while. I would like try to cover with certain clothes, and that was annoying.
They say sometimes the silicone can affect your mental health. Do you ever feel that?
No, it's enough stuff going on in the world that can affect your mental health that you don't got to worry about boobs.
That part.
Just life.
Right. Shirley's supposed to focus on mental health. How are you doing? How's your mental state?
It's cool. You know, I have my days.
For sure.
For sure.
I feel
People think just because like, oh, you're in the limelight or you do music or you write or whatever, like we're still humans.
For sure.
Beings. So yeah, I deal with stuff, you know, mother and like just, you know, different things, trying to get your music stuff together, teams, people taking advantage, having to fire managers, rehire a new one. It can be stressful.
Obviously, getting a divorce is hard in itself.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine going through one in the public limelight.
Oh, yeah, no.
How was your mental health then? Because I feel like just given what you've been through, you could definitely help out others that might be going through it. Just divorce in general, because that's like my worst nightmare.
No, it was horrible. Like horrible. Like a death.
Damn.
I don't think that's a good like experience at all, because now you're like, you think like, I don't want to be with this person, then you leave and then you're like, oh my gosh, but I really got to start over. Like for real, and like who, this and that. It's just like terrible.
How did you get through it?
God, my mom, you know, my mom helps me a lot because we like talk it through, and work, and Ocean, my son, just being able to like hang with him and stuff. But that's not something I would wish on anyone, because either way you're still mourning it's just different.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because you didn't really have a father figure growing up, right? Did that affect you in any way?
Yeah, absolutely. I got daddy issues real bad.
Damn. Did you ever go to therapy?
No. That's not a good thing.
No, that's good.
I'm not proud of that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Tell me why. Because I'm sure people.
There's no reason. I'm open for it. I think I'd be thinking I can handle everything, which is not good. Like, people end up losing it like that.
Right.
But I'd be like, I'm fine. It's fine. You know, I have a tendency to like push everything down.
Yeah.
You know, I think I faced the divorce, but it's still like, I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. Not like, oh, I want to go back, but that's crazy just because it's always thinking you're okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we do. I'm here for therapy and stuff. I just haven't tried it yet. I have my own version of it, but not
What is your version of it?
Like, I talk to people. I've talked to people who are like spiritual advisors and stuff. Quite a couple of them, actually. I have someone I talk to right now in Atlanta that's a spiritual advisor.
I want one.
Yeah. It's really dope. So I do that.
That's
and
awesome.
Of course, prayer and like talking to my mom and sticking with family and stuff. But yeah, it can be like crazy. And then not having my dad. I don't know my real father. My mom married my stepdad later when I was like older, a little older. But then he passed away right before COVID from ALS.
Oh my
God. So the person who like was a part of raising me died. So like having that father figure is, I'm kind of like used to not having that, but I do think that can make you have like a daddy issue, a daddy wound, where in your relationships you like look for that almost father figure in your relationship.
For sure.
And I don't know if that's a good thing, but I do that.
How you're doing with Ocean? Like, how's the co-parenting?
It's going good. I have him right now, so he's with my mom, and like it's going good. Ocean is the main focus. He just graduated from kindergarten,
right? So
I'm just like focused on my baby for sure.
For sure. Ocean got more Instagram followers than I do. Shit.
Ocean lit. He get on the show, up these views.
Right.
Sitting right here. Telling you we should have brought him. We tripped.
Oh man. What were y'all doing with Jamie Foxx?
That was him. A1 had him.
For real? Oh, okay.
I don't know what he was doing. He had him looked like at a restaurant, and they took a picture.
Oh, okay. You be bringing him to CB's house or no?
Sometimes, yeah. He'd be there with them
Because y'all
not me as much.
Yeah, but the kids hang out, right?
They've hung out, yeah. Not like all the time, but they've hung out and played. It seems to be cool.
Because that's cool that you've done music with CB.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
And fucking incredible. Like, one of the best artists.
Wait.
R&B artists in the world.
What's the song, Fade to Sade?
Faded to Sade.
Oh my gosh. First of all, literally, Sade will save my literal life.
Period.
Like, when you're going through it and you're like,
Sade
damn,
is that girl. Oh my gosh, she has helped me. That's what we should have talked about, mental health.
For sure.
She has helped me. That like whole, like all her hits and Cherish the Day and This Is Ordinary Love. I literally listened to her when I was going like through it.
Man.
I'm talking about through it. Right. Sweetest Taboo.
I love that they're all just nodding.
I can't remember everyone right now, but we could probably say everyone.
Yeah. How was your pregnancy?
It wasn't too bad. Like, I didn't have much morning sickness and stuff, but the show was stressing me out pregnant.
You were pregnant on the show?
Yeah, and I was trying to fight everybody. Like, I was with it. I was so upset, and that's probably why my son got a little hair of a temper.
Oh, my gosh.
He'd be very like, ugh. Like, he can get, like, a little snappy, and I think that's because when I was pregnant, I was like, I'll whoop your ass. Like, leave me alone. I was sick of everybody playing with me, and I was already like,
oh, my gosh, and you're such a sweetheart.
Till you make me mad.
Yeah. Wait, I'm sure the show fucking loved it when they found out you were pregnant.
Yeah.
Were they like, oh, hell
they were excited because it's more starch juicy.
Right. Damn.
And all that bullshit around my pregnancy was a lie. Let's just clear that up. I'm tired of hearing about it. It just whatever rumors she was doing that, I wasn't doing nothing, but it was good TV.
Yeah.
So, shout out to VH1.
Right. Did you have a craziest pregnancy craving?
You know what? I remember craving salmon and rice pilaf.
That's normal.
No, that's weird.
The chef in the building.
That's how I knew I was having a boy. I just wanted I was like, why do I want so much salmon? I don't know. It was weird.
I saw you say you were in the hospital shaking after. What happened with your birth? Because, bitch, I'm not going to lie. I'm deathly afraid of childbirth.
You haven't had any kids yet?
No. And I'm 34. And, like, people in my yoga class are telling me to freeze my eggs.
Oh, my gosh. Like, girl, freeze your eggs at 34. You don't have to, but
fuck my life.
No, don't say that.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know. That epidural, I think, made me shake real. I don't know what it was. I was shaking so bad, it was so scary. But this was after the birth. I did a C-section.
Oh, okay. Does that mean the labor part was rough?
No, usually when you do a C-section, you can sometimes skip the labor unless you go into labor pregnant. If not, it's a scheduled delivery.
I know the C-sections be like tough
but
on
they
your
still
body.
put a needle in your spine to numb you to be able to cut you open here.
See what y'all hear? Like, why do girls have to go through this?
That's not fair. We got to go through heartbreak, have a baby, have a period, deal with our emotions, I mean, it's just tender boobs. It's not fair. Craving.
All men do is stick their dick in.
That's it.
Like, that's crazy.
They have it so easy. It's just not fair.
Right.
Look at him laughing.
Right.
Exactly.
Look at y'all.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
We deserve the world. Us women, like, men should lay the carb just for the what we go through, the cramps, the period. It's.
You want to talk about dating? LA ain't shit.
Girl, nowhere is shit.
Okay, that's true.
Let me stop. I'm a little too real. It's a Sagittarius in me.
Right.
So let me not discourage y'all. Ladies, listen, there's love out there.
We got a trivia question.
Which
celebrity is not a Sagittarius? You don't know this one because you're a Sag.
I think Lady Gaga's not.
You're so good. Look at you warming up.
So I pay attention to my big Sagittarius.
Right.
Period.
So we got you a fire gift from Parlay.
Thank you.
They are a fire weed brand as well, but they also make fire merch. If you want to look at the little hoodie, it's so fire. Okay. And we got you some gas in there. They have
y'all stay trying to get me high.
Yeah, but look at the hoodie because it's so dope on the back. It says Trap.
First of all, I love hoodies.
Me too. That's all I wear.
This is probably my favorite gift y'all gave me. I will walk out of here and put a hoodie on.
Same. What? I love when they're oversized too.
Me too.
Right?
I never want to dress up.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, look at the back. It says Trap. It says take risks and prosper.
Woo.
Hey, cause we trapping, y'all.
Hey, that's hard. I love it. Yeah, we stay trapping.
Right? Yo, you got some fire collabs, sis. I was like, she got a song with Kevin Gates. She got a song with Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah, the Kevin Gates one, that's like one of my biggest records. That's Fiendin'. That's everybody's favorite.
Girl, how did that happen?
I can't do a show without doing that song.
That's amazing. That's a blessing.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
How did that happen? Because you guys look like babies. It was like, what, 10 years ago?
Yes. I was in the studio and I was recording that record. It's actually a funny story. Kevin opened the door and was like, yo, who's that singing? And everybody got quiet and was like, pointed to me like, her, Lyrica. He was like, I gotta get on that, man. Open that verse up for me. That is literally how it happened.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't even know him. He just walked in.
You're lying.
I am not playing. He is really Kevin for real. Like the way we see him act. And then he went in a booth. And he was like, what you mean when you say you need who? And I was like, ooh, this is hard.
Did you know who he was?
A little bit, not a lot, but I thought he was so hard. But what made it dope is he's so funny. He was talking to this girl at the time, and he brought her in the booth and rapped around her. Like her butt and everything was up against him, and he was like rapping to her. It was so cute. He is a character.
Wait, it wasn't Drika? Team Drake? I'm just kidding.
No, it's before her.
Oh, okay.
This was before her.
They were childhood sweethearts, so
I think this was before Drake. Kevin, don't be mad at me. No, it was. It had to be. Because then they came out later. So maybe they were like apart at that time. I don't know, but it was cute.
Getting the feature is hard enough. To get an artist to pull up to shoot the music video, though,
that's a hassle.
Yeah.
We paid him for that part.
Okay.
We did. Because it was just like, you already did the feature for free. So he's like, I'll come and do the video for this amount. He didn't charge me a lot either. He did it for 5 stacks.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You look really good in the video.
Thank you.
Yeah. How was that whole day?
It was fun. We just caught a vibe. He came. I wanted it real 90s with the old school car, me on top of the car, like the whole shebang.
I love that. I ran into Brittany Renner last night at BET Media House. I said hi to her, and then I see a clip later and saw that they had divorced.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Brittany and Kevin. Did you know they were together?
Yeah, they were married in real life?
Yeah.
Wait, and they're divorced already?
Yo, she was talking something about like 90-day Muslim thing where you marry someone and you have a 90-day period.
They were only married for like 52 days.
But when I tell you, I covered the Basketball Wives premiere, and you know how she's on the show?
Yes.
They pulled up fucking PDA. Like
all over each other.
Yeah, like it was so cute. And like you really thought they were like together.
They're really over?
Yeah, she went on. She did Bootleg Kev, and I saw a clip, and she said they're already divorced.
Speaking of divorce, I want to get married again. Like right now.
Who's the boo?
We'll see. You're so stupid.
Is Boo in the building? No, I'm just kidding.
You are she is crazy. Don't put that camera on him. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, I love that.
I do want to. I think marriage is so cute. I just can't believe, like, damn, they divorced that quick.
I think it's a Muslim thing, though.
What? They're supposed to hang in there. I don't know. I thought they were cute, but again, I don't know their like story or what's going on.
How long y'all been dating?
Who?
You and the boo.
I didn't say if I had a boo or not. What you talking about? You are correct.
Bitch, you're don't get married, so might as well tell me now.
No, I'm saying I want to get married. I'm saying people always ask because I've been married, would I ever get married again? Yeah. Not that you asked.
Okay.
But since you're talking about marriage, I'm saying in life, I think marriage is cool.
Divorce doesn't scare you?
Yes, terrifying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like the idea of like, right. Oh, come home to my man. I mean, I guess you could live together. You don't gotta necessarily get married, but
I'm such a hopeless romantic that's
my point. But I'm not in a relationship right now. I'm just enjoying.
Dating in the industry or not?
No, fuck no. Preferably no.
Why?
I just think that is too much. Like, I was dating someone and then I was dating someone. And so now I'm just figuring it out. But I'm like, let me just date my career right now because it can get crazy.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm married to the money for sure.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we'll see what happens.
When you were newly single, was there any part of it that was like fun?
Okay, so this is a trick question because I was away and then I was single for a while and then I was in a little bit of a relationship, then I was single and then I was in a recent kind of relationship and then we broke up. Okay. So now I'm like just chilling. But I'm, you know, open for whatever it is. But I took a real single break. I was like single for a while after that for like 2 or 3 years. And then I just like hung out and like, you know, chilled with my son and did like the family thing. And then I did get in a relationship and then, yeah.
Like no dick for those 3 years?
Maybe like one. Yeah. I wasn't going crazy. But you're not my man. I don't really like to sleep with a guy if he's not my man.
I don't hook up random.
Yeah. It don't make you feel no better. You just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like my girls who have done it or I've even done it. And then you're just like, okay, what?
Right.
I prefer if we're going to be doing that, like we're together.
Right. I feel you. We classy, okay? We ain't just giving it up.
Not this good kitty. No, I'm just talking shit.
Yeah. What's your friendship with Natalie Nunn?
We're not friends anymore.
Oh, give me the tea. What? Damn, she did some shicey shit.
Yeah, man. That's been my friend for a long time, so it's still love, but I really didn't like the way he looking at me because he know the story.
Girl, it's really simple.
This is crazy.
Yeah. You can't just leave us on the cliffhanger like this.
Yeah, it's just certain things like me as a Sagittarius and as a friend that I just think is like a super just like no. And she's like turning into like from reality to wanting to do music. So she came to me as someone who has been doing music for like ever. And she knows that I've written for everybody. She came to me as her friend and was like, I really want people to take me serious as an artist. So I want to do a song with you because I feel like people will respect that I'm like really for real about it and not just like Minnie Mousing on a record. So she was like, can we get in the studio while I'm in Atlanta? And I'm like, whatever. So, hey, baby. Aww. And so I said, okay, whatever. So I set up the studio time for that whole, it was a late session. So I set it up, like literally got it because she's not in the Atlanta scene yet like that. So I was like, I got you. So we got in the studio and initially she wanted to feature on one of my songs and do it like that. Then she changed it and was like, I really want you to feature on this song. I said, let's do something from scratch. She's like, no, this is the one. The song is dope. So I was like, bet. So I got on it with her.
Oh shit.
Cause this is so messy, bruh. It's so messy. And then Lemmy ass.
No, not Lemmy.
Lemmy ass was like, called me and her and said he wanted in on it. So he was like, this is such a hit or a dope record. I want to be on the third verse.
Shut the fuck up! Yo, that is so funny.
Yeah. So he's like,
let me stay the Zeus owner, okay?
He wanted to be on the third verse. So then he was texting me and calling me and just like, I need your help. I'm terrified. Are you going to write the verse for me? So I was like, I had to go with Natalie and shoot. So I was like, the story is just crazy. I put the video shoot together. I called all the people. I made the whole play happen. I got the studio time, helped get the writers. Well, I wrote my verse with one of my writers for what she had me do. And then when Lemmy came in, I had my 2 writers that I work with in Atlanta shoot up there and write his verse. So got his verse done. He went up there, did his verse on my also studio time, which is now day 2. Then they were asking me to get the record mix because they don't know anything about the music side. So then I paid to get the record mixed 5 times.
5 times is crazy.
5 times because we had to get it right. I also shot the video, put the whole video shoot together last minute, and me, Lemmy, and Natalie shot a video. Natalie publicly posted before even talking to me, just like, me and Lyrica did a song, it's about to come out, I'm so hyped, Lemmy decides last minute that
this is crazy.
That he doesn't want me on the record.
What?
That he now wants it to be him and Natalie as a duet.
Wait, you're fucking lying.
This is a very recent story.
Like, he literally had the audacity to ask you to write his verse and then ask
me to be removed from the record. So he tried to like play me, but he forgot that I'm me. So I do this. So I'm like, he was like, can you send me a version with just me and Nat? And can you send me a version? And we could just have 3 versions and put them out. I was like, do you think I'm Ocean? Like, I know exactly what you're saying.
Oh my
You're saying, take me. I just say it. You're saying you want to take me off and it to be just Shaw. The thing that made it shiesty is like, he wouldn't admit it. So then Natalie ends up telling me he doesn't like the fact that my verse comes before his.
This is so crazy.
So I was like, bet, put me last. I'm not greedy. I'm not tripping. Like, I don't have to. If he wants to come first and it's that serious, cool. Then he didn't want that. He said, no, we're all on Zeus Network. I think it should just be me and Natalie. So he finally starts owning it. But then he got really nasty. So we were on the phone and he told me it was a privilege to talk to him.
Oh,
he was like, it's a privilege to even be on the phone with me. So then he called me back and we were all on the phone with my manager and he was like trying to convince me to be nice and let me off the record and let him and Natalie get on it, just them two. I said, well, bet, pay my writers and myself for everything we did. I'm talking about studio time, engineering, paying for the mix and master, getting the video shot, finding the director, So make sure we're compensating. Everybody's at least taking care of him for something or whatever, even if it's just them. So at first he said yes. Then he went behind my back and DM'd one of the writers and tried to get them to give him the verse without me.
What?
And including me. I'm talking about it just gets shadier and shadier.
And the fucked up part is he has the money. Like, why wouldn't he?
He didn't want to do nothing. He tried to pay one of the writers and forget that there's another writer who I'm very, very close to.
Right.
So the writer calls me and was like, how you going to just call him and don't call me? And I'm a part of the record. So he offered him a lower amount to give him the verse.
This is crazy.
Yes, it's tea. And so like I literally was like, you are the devil that people say you are.
Right. Oh,
and it's not about removing me as much as it's like you didn't try to just remove me, you tried to snake me.
Right.
And then take everything that I helped be a part of and just say F me altogether. So I just was like, okay, bet. It's a wrap for everybody.
I'm guessing Natalie took his.
Natalie was neutral at first. I will say I don't think it's completely her fault because she was too excited for me to be on it, for me to feel like that's not something she wanted.
Right.
But I think she got caught in a pickle because she works with Lemmy, but she still should have been ride or die because we've been friends 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah. So she still should have been like, well, this is my girl, and I went to her and asked her, so I'm not about to just take her off. That's not cool, Lemmy. And I'm the one that got his verse written for him.
That's actually crazy.
That's what's crazy. I was like, niggas ain't got no loyalty. That's what I'm talking about, the game in the industry. So
Lyrica, I'm so sorry you have to deal with that bullshit.
And I don't care because I got my own records. What I care about is my time.
Right.
Don't waste my time. Better things to do on a random Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday.
Right.
Because this all took like a 3-day thing, 4 days to like put this whole play together. And there's Lemmy's arrogance. You know, I'm me and I don't got it. So he caught me on the wrong day and I went off on him real bad.
He deserved that.
Oh, real bad.
Yeah, dang, I wish
I don't regret nothing I said. And if he still want problems, we can have them.
Yeah, did he hang up on you?
He just was like, I don't have time to be hearing this, because I called him every name in the book. But that's because he told me it was a privilege to be on the phone with him.
That's crazy.
And I thought that was wild. Like, what? But he had the humbleness went out the door. When he needed the verse written, oh, he was the sweetest thing.
Right.
Oh, he was just peachy pie. Like, please, da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's fine, but why did you even ask me to do it in the first place?
Right.
My manager was like, he's acting like a bitch. This was 2 girls. Had nothing to do with him. You inserted yourself and then gonna kick me off like you a baddie for real.
Right.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
So yeah, that's the tea. I gave y'all some tea today.
Right. Just even any outsider, just girl code, I do feel like Natalie should have had your back on that.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you saying that. And that's why, you know, I wish her the best. But it's a wrap for all of them.
Shit. Kind of want to hear the record. I had Amina Butterfly on my show, and she said she got 20K followers overnight when Love and Hip Hop aired. How much did your numbers go up?
I don't know, but it definitely makes a difference.
Okay.
Yeah, because people are just watching, and they're, you know, you're on TV all the time. So when they started Zeus Network, he was like begging me to do the conversation.
Oh my gosh.
Like begging me to do, because it was such a more humble of like, oh, I need you to come on because you're a hot commodity from Love and Hip Hop at the time.
I forgot you guys did that.
Yes.
Bitch, they did this conversation with her and her ex-husband.
And he didn't want to do it. He wanted more money. He said no 100 times and did it because of me. So I'm just saying, it's stuff like that that people forget when they get on the level that they want. And I don't know, maybe I was just raised with a little different loyalty.
Forgot you guys did that. And the crazy part is they had their moms on the show.
Yes.
And the moms was fighting.
All that to just make it go up more. You know what I'm saying? Well, they didn't get along for real, but you get the point.
We go in with the Temple 10 Spitfire round. Favorite emoji?
It's probably the little hearts.
Oh, which ones? There's a few hearts, sis.
The one with the heart eyes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I like the drool too.
What? Favorite snack?
Chips.
What kind?
Ooh, all kinds. Sour cream and cheddar.
Thank
Ruffles.
you. No one on my show has my back when I say Ruffles, cheddar, and sour cream.
Oh, they are so good.
What is wrong?
Are they
with
crazy?
You?
What is wrong with them?
They were hating on them.
I'm talking about Cool Ranch, Doritos.
Yeah.
I don't know, everything. Chips are just fire, but they bloat me, so. Anyway.
Favorite restaurant in LA?
Joey's.
That's so basic.
That's basic?
Joey's is great.
Thank you. I like you. Thank you, friend. I like Joey's. I haven't been here in a minute, so I'm trying to think but I like Joey's.
Joey's go way back.
Yeah, Joey's goes up.
The one in the valley?
The one in Woodland Hills by my old house. That's the one I used to go to.
Yeah. Favorite song at the moment?
Mutt.
Oh, shout out to Leon Thomas. I'm so happy for him. I had him on Shirley's Temple. I love when good people win.
Thank you.
If you have a good heart
Thank
and you
you.
fight,
I'm the same way.
Right?
I don't know him personally. I might have met him, but I love the song.
For sure, me too. Favorite person to follow on Instagram?
I just recently followed India Love. I just always thought aesthetically she's so beautiful.
Bitch.
And I just like to look at her. I'm a girl's girl.
Bitch.
So I just think she's very pretty. So I think that's one of the reasons I followed her. I don't know her, but I think she's gorgeous.
When I ran into her at the Marathon Burger opening in Venice, remember how we were talking about we like to look? I'm like, yo, India Love is a bad bitch.
She is. She's beautiful. Yeah, so I follow some random girls. I just think they're pretty, or musicians and stuff like that. So, but I'm more of a TikTok girl than Instagram. I love TikTok.
Dumbest bag you ever dropped?
Renting houses instead of buying.
Yo, I feel you.
Never bought a house. Always would just rent in LA, which we know that's expensive. So blew a lot of money on just renting houses instead of getting a business. That was just dumb.
Yeah. Biggest fear?
Earthquakes.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, and also, what is it when you jump out of a plane? I won't do that.
Skydiving?
Yeah, no.
I did that.
No.
Yeah. Biggest pet peeve?
I don't like when people talk over you. I don't really like bad people. When you just ain't shit of a person.
Yeah. Ideal date night?
I'm simple. Some good food is chill for me.
For sure.
And some good conversation.
Love that. Favorite sex position?
Probably to the side.
Okay. I don't like to the side.
Or maybe... Or what is it when the guy's on top? What is that one called?
Missionary?
Is that missionary? Yeah, I like that one the best.
Really?
Riding is cool.
Yeah, I like riding.
It's good, but every time, no. I
know, I feel you.
Yeah, but it can be fun.
Craziest place you had sex?
In a car.
For sure. Last question. What do you want your legacy to be?
Just remember for just being dope, genuine, talented, just good person, great mother.
For sure. I love
when people have conversations like this, they die. So I hope that's not we showing clippings
don't say that.
Wait, they be her last words. No, that's not funny. I have dark humor.
No.
Okay, but
the last gift. This is from STEM Social. So they are a boutique premium mushroom brand that's based in California and New York.
I'm not gonna eat and do no mushroom.
They do have psilocybin capsules, but they also have functional mushroom capsules. Hey, since you don't do mushrooms, the functional mushroom capsules, those aren't psilocybin, so they literally are just good for mental clarity.
Knows all about
it's healthy. Look how pretty this is. It's not shrooms, but functional mushrooms, they're really good for boosting mental clarity, creativity, helping with anxiety, and just overall mental health. Okay. So it's like herbs.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, just
and helping with anxiety and stuff like that. Okay.
Is there anything else you want to plug?
Yes, new music coming soon, so y'all stay tuned. The project's incredible. I just finished it in Atlanta. I'm gonna do one song at a time, so y'all just stay tuned.
Give us the strip twerk record. Drop that one first.
You think so?
Yeah, because then you could have fun in the strip
I was going to do a substance one first and then that one. But, but yeah, maybe.
That makes sense. Okay. I'll support it, whatever it is.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Lyrica, for coming on.
What up? It's your girl, Lyrica Anderson, and I'm here with my girl, Shirley, and y'all are watching Shirley's Tempo.